Hey YouTube, happy Friday. It's the Morning Brew. How's everybody doing today? Today's Friday, of course, and hell yeah, it's the weekend. As mentioned yesterday, of course, you got Free Comic Book Day tomorrow. You got Star Wars Day on Sunday. And of course, a special happy birthday to fellow admin and good old friend of mine, Worf Like the Wrong. Which you might know him as the guy with the Dirty Pirate song video. Which I will put a link right here. Yes, we were the guys who made that. Anyways, updates on the resin. Of course, I'm a little Star Wars Day celebration early because I'm not doing a video on Sunday. And of course, ta-da, the Vader mug. So, yesterday I showed you some of the resin stuff I've been doing. I showed you a mold. Well, that mold produced these. Let me get a good grip on that. I don't know if you can get a good angled view. There we go. Oh, there's the skull I made. And there are the crossbones I made. Now, I'm going to use both hands for this. Like I said, these are made out of resin. They're pretty nice. They're unpolished, though. So as you can see, they still have the rough edges and the sanding going. But look at this. So one thing I love about resin, it feels plastic in some ends because it's unfinished, but there's that distinctive precious stone sound that it makes that I love. So again, if you know people are interested in me doing tutorials, there's plenty of them out there, to be honest. Actually, I watch a few on how to get stuff done that I'm not 100% sure how. Like, for example, forgetting to put Vaseline or oil or anything to release the pieces from the mold completely by accident. And the molds are stuff like this. They're not expensive, but it's a pain in the ass when you break one, or when, like in this case, the square right here. I put Vaseline as somebody recommended, and it's now left a funky residue that ruined the last piece I made. So, on these two, I forgot to put anything in there, and luckily a video on YouTube showed me that you can just easily take a hammer and it won't damage the mold if you do it lightly, but it will cause friction to release the pieces. So, enough of the resin speak. If you're interested, like I said, you can always Google it. You can always ask me questions. It's pretty fun stuff. I like doing crafting. That skull and crossbones, I'm likely to do another set of crossbones, only because I would really like to get earrings made. The necklace would probably be made of the actual. I'll probably make an actual necklace out of that set of skull and crossbones, and maybe make some matching crossbone earrings for it. Don't know. Not sure yet. If I do, I'll let you know. Anyways, on to the news for Friday. And speaking of Friday, this is like going back to TGIF on ABC. Thank goodness it's Friday. Girl Meets World finally gets a premiere date, which will be Friday, June 27th at 9:45, 8:45 Central. Awkward time slot, in my opinion. No complaints, though. It is what it is. But they did release an extended trailer, which makes me happy. When you really watch that trailer, you really do get a feel for what Corey and Topanga are at this age, and I think it's funny that at the stage in life that we're picking up from with them is a stage in life I'm in now. I've got a sixth grade, a daughter that's going into sixth grade, another one that's going into ninth grade, aka high school, and a 5-month-old son. They've got a seventh grader, and I think a fifth grader or a fourth grader, something, younger son. So I think it's interesting that once again I'll be able to fully relate to the characters the way I did when Corey and Topanga were young teenage kids, like I was watching the show. So it's kind of nice to see that Corey, in the trailer you see that Corey's now a teacher. Not sure what Topanga's career path is, if she does have one. We don't know yet. Not going to assume she doesn't. Not going to assume she does. We're going to see what it is. Maybe she's a New Age healer or something like that. I know her parents were portrayed as hippies in the beginning of the series. And then we find out that really it wasn't the parent so much as the mom and the grandma, I think, or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. I'm really excited about the show. Cannot wait to see it. I think I'm a little more excited than my daughters are, because obviously they don't know what the show really is, but I like the original. I still do. I still watch the reruns. So I will definitely be tuning in. I'm going to set my DVR soon. And yeah, I'll have my review of it as soon as it's available. Anyways, speaking of things I miss, attempted segue, Matt Smith, the Doctor himself, is joining the Terminator Trilogy. The upcoming Terminator Trilogy, which will start with Terminator Genesis, or at least that's what the rumored title will be, has officially joined the cast. Now, as you may or may not know, Karen Gillan, aka Amy Pond, is in the Guardians of the Galaxy as the main villain. Now, Matt Smith has not been shown which role he will be taking on, but when you look at the casting list, there's already quite a few heroic characters. Kyle Reese, which is John Connor's dad in the first one, John Connor, Sarah Connor, and so on and so forth. It looks like the fact that Sarah Connor's in the trilogy makes me wonder if this is a complete reboot of the series. Schwarzenegger's also scheduled to come back, so I kind of hope it is, and I kind of hope it's not a reboot. It's hard to tell. Obviously, we won't know anything until they start filming and shooting and revealing a little bit of the plot with the trailer and such. So it could be a year or two before we see anything. I'm just glad to hear and read that the producers fully admitted that Matt Smith will have a chance to fully develop his character throughout the trilogy. Meaning he's not cannon fodder, he won't be killed off right away. We will get to grow with Matt on the movie series, much like we did with the TV series Doctor Who. Cheers to that. I love seeing that the cast of Doctor Who continues to live on in our pop culture and our sci-fi. I will fully admit I have the biggest freaking crush on Karen Gillan. She is a gorgeous, beautiful woman. Never had the chance to meet anybody from Doctor Who. The day I do is the day I probably break down in tears. Because I just absolutely love that show, and I think that the actors always seem to come out of that with better point of view, if you want to say it, because a lot of them do. David Tennant, for one, is a good example, who really appreciates his fans. He really appreciates everything they represent and how much they love him. And same thing with Matt Smith. I've never heard a bad thing about any of them. And I'm glad to see that they're still moving forward in their careers. And I will gladly watch the Terminator series to see what Matt Smith's character will be like. And I'm a huge fan of Judgment Day and the original. I try and ignore the last two. Anyways. So, speaking of movies, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 opened last night to a midnight showing with record lows in attendance. Now, they still brought in $8.7 million to the box office for opening night, but it's been kind of a long tradition now, especially with recent movies, that the midnight showing will basically dictate how well the movie's going to do. Amazing Spider-Man did not open with a good midnight showing, and I said it yesterday. I'm not impressed with the trailers. I'm not interested in watching it. I'm really just not looking forward to it at all. I'll probably end up watching it in hopes that it's good, but I thought the first one was good, but I don't know. It's just, I don't like Jamie Foxx's character. I don't like the way Jamie Foxx looks in it. Not saying Jamie Foxx was a bad choice overall. Just, I don't know. It's not even like the whole, oh, you're complaining because it turned out to be a black guy instead of a white guy. I don't care. Nick Fury's originally white turned black. The Kingpin was originally white turned black. I don't care. It doesn't bother me in the least. You can make Bruce Wayne Bruno Diaz, a Mexican Batman. I wouldn't care. It's just, it doesn't look that great to me. I know there's people that are super excited for it and can't wait to see it. I'm not one of them. I can wait. I'm impatiently waiting to see The Winter Soldier. Unfortunately, funding is limited, so we have to pick and choose what movies we get to see. So, let me know in the comments, are you planning on going to see The Amazing Spider-Man 2? Did you go see it already at the midnight showing? Or are you like me and quite frankly, you're going to wait a while, maybe wait to see some reviews, maybe wait till the DVD release comes out, which it'll be around Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, so who knows. Anyways, let's lighten up the mood a little bit with some video game news. In the news today, I've got an email from Smosh. The YouTube channel Smosh will have another Honest Game trailer coming out tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And of all things, it's Skyrim. Or Skyrim. Or Skyrim. Yeah. I've just watched it. I may or may not have a clip up here because I don't have authorization to share it with people, so it might just be a nice little logo. Or it might be a mix of the other few trailers they've done. Obviously, you need the audio to really catch the funny on it. But let's just say that if you're a Smosh fan, and you're an Honest Game Trailers fan, or an Honest Movie Trailer fan, and you played Skyrim, this is definitely a video you cannot miss. It is fantastic. It is absolutely truthful and honest. and God, if it isn't just one of the best things they've done so far, I mean, so far I've enjoyed the other 2 or 3 they've done with Mario Kart and Assassin's Creed. But this one is definitely one that's staying as one of my favorites of all time. Because I played Skyrim, I've logged probably 100 hours. I don't even have all the expansion packs. And just the very end of that trailer makes it so worth it. So, if you get a chance after today, check out Smosh's channel. Check out his game trailers. Check out the Skyrim one. Check out the rest of them too. But if you get a chance, it really is worth watching, especially if you played Skyrim like I did, and still do. Or Fallout, for that matter. Anything Bethesda. It truly is worth watching. To the team over at Smosh, keep up the great work. I really enjoy getting these trailers ahead of time. And getting a chance to laugh out loud in the house with everybody else going, what the heck are you watching? And not being able to share with anybody on Facebook. Kind of my own little inside joke. So, with that, the last story of the day, because it is Friday, I'm taking my sweet time to get on with it. Anyways, enough of that. I'm kidding. Okay, so the new Call of Duty game, Advanced Warfare. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was announced with Kevin Spacey not only doing voice work, but actually starring in the game as a main character. Now, here's the thing. I've seen the trailer. I'm probably playing the trailer on this video as we speak. If you pay close attention to this video, tell me if you don't see the following games, and hopefully I'm displaying a list here, but I'm going to word them out anyways. I'm watching this, and I see, obviously, Modern Warfare. I'm seeing a little bit of Halo going on there with the armored suits. I'm seeing a little bit of freaking, oh my god, I forgot the name of the game, and I played all 3 parts of it. Even that happens. The main character is Commander Shepard, and I still can't remember the name of the game. I'm putting it right here. Anyways, I'm seeing those games. I'm seeing everything but Call of Duty in this game. It's just really gonna bug me that I don't remember the damn name of the damn game. I'm sorry, I have to Google this. It will ruin my OCD. And yes, I do have a slight bit of OCD. But if you know anything, Mass Effect. Thank God. All you have to do is start Google searching Commander Shepard is from Mass Effect. Anyways, yes. Reminds me of Mass Effect. And what bugs me is if you look at Kevin Spacey's character and watch the trailer in fullest, tell me if I'm wrong. Does he not remind you of the smoking man in Mass Effect 2 and 3? Like, really looking at him. I mean, all we need now is aliens popping out of nowhere for this. Now, the trailer speaks about this country's been trying to push democracy on other countries for over a past century. You can't just walk in with a bomb and take down the head of it and expect to establish democracy. Well, it's got a point. One of the things I've always said is we can't push our ideals on everybody. It just doesn't work. But aside from the political banter they're throwing out there, and on top of that, the idealism they're throwing out there, one of the main issues I'm having with this trailer is Call of Duty games to me were always, World War One and Two. They could have Vietnam, Korean Wars. Call of Duty for me were the historical, games, but now Advanced Warfare. And I know they've done the Modern Warfare and stuff like that, and Black Ops and whatever. This is just a little much. Like, how is it still a Call of Duty game when it's beyond realism? And I know the tech probably exists, or in some way, shape, or form. But at the same time, it's like, this looks really bad. It looks like anything but a Call of Duty game. So, I don't have much of an opinion of it, other than I really don't like what I'm seeing. And I sound like an old fogey this week. I mean, seriously, I've complained about Transformers, Ninja Turtles, Spiderman, complaining about Call of Duty. I guess I'm just an old fogey. Anyways, let me know what you think. Do you think Kevin Spacey is going to make you want to buy the game? Are you impressed with what you're seeing in the trailer? I mean, or are you like me, and you're wondering, can you decide what game you are and not copy other games? And maybe, I don't know. I know original content is hard, and people always complain. It's like, we don't have enough original crap. You guys don't buy original crap. You buy a Madden sequel every year, even though the game of football has not changed. And you're gonna buy the next Call of Duty game. It's just a fact. Just let me know, how soon are you buying it? I'm not. I haven't bought a Call of Duty game since the original Modern Warfare. So, now we got that out of the way. On a lighter note, apparently one of my kids, for birthday/Christmas, ended up getting Super Paper Mario for the Wii as a present. And when I asked, hey, where's the copy of Mario Kart? I want to put some time on the track. They went to look for it. I said, I couldn't find Mario Kart, but I found this Mario game, and I thought, okay, my Galaxy game's sitting at my desk. And then I realized, this game's not even opened yet. They hadn't even opened it. So I ripped it open and started playing. I almost picked it up for like $17 at GameStop the other day, because I was like, I'm desperate for a game. So on a happy note, I've got a game to play. I didn't pay for it. The best part is, it's brand new. So anyways, that's it for this Friday. As always, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the views. Hey, and by the way, we're at 9 subscribers. We're almost at 10. Double digits. It's so close. I can feel it. Gah! And of course, Geeky Castillo, Facebook and Twitter. I might throw in my Twitter account in here somewhere and hope that maybe I get more subscribers. One thing I didn't realize before we go, the last 6 people that followed my Geeky Castillo Twitter account, the one that's displayed here, have over 500,000 followers combined. Which drives me insane. It's like, how is it I get followed? Because this is a trend on both my personal Twitter account and the Geeky Castillo account. I have people like a guy with the glasses, or I don't know, just throw in somebody. I have tons of people that follow me on Twitter They have hundreds of thousands of followers. And I'm still trying to break 150 on Geeky Castillo's Twitter and trying to break 250 on my personal Twitter. I find it ironic. I think it's cool. Thank you for the follows. It's a lot of authors and musicians that follow me, and I appreciate that. If any of you are watching this, please let me know about if you want. I would love to review stuff for you guys. I do really well at reviews. I've gotten a few reviews featured on actual publications and commercials and whatnot. Rango for one, Rango video game for one. My name's actually attached to one of the reviews that's on there. So, if you know anybody that needs something reviewed or talked about, let me know. I'm more than happy to post about it on Castillo's website. I run the site out of my house, so I don't really care about, I don't have anybody else but myself saying what can be on there. So if you got something you want to add, if you want to be a writer for the site, let me know. I also take that. So, we got to cut it now because it's past the 20-minute mark. I'm risking this. So, I will see you on Monday. Or whenever you're watching this, I'll see you on the next video. And I'll see you then. So, until next time, take care. Have a great weekend. Have a great Free Comic Book Day and a fantastic Star Wars May the 4th be with you day. And until then, enjoy your brew. Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching the end of the video. I really appreciate every minute you spend with me. So here's the other thing I need from you. I need you to click the subscribe button. I need you to click on those playlists down there, the Nerd Block, the Morning Brew playlist, of course Late Night Rants, which I know I haven't gotten around too much, but I will, I promise. And of course, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on Twitter, hit up geekycastillo.com. I write some great articles and reviews, and I'm constantly trying to interact with you. That's all I'm asking for. A little click, a little tickle, maybe get a pickle.